This is my rental house, and we've lived here for about 2 years. Even though I'm renting, it's really difficult for me not to make my house feel like a home. When I moved in, I changed lighting fixtures, we planted a big garden in the backyard, and we've done a lot of things just to make it feel personal, like us. But at a certain point, you want a home that is your own, something that can't be taken away from you if your landlord decides to sell. My name is Myka Harris, and I am a single parent to my 7-year-old son. I'm also an entrepreneur, and this is my story about buying my first home. I got the idea that I wanted to purchase a home about 4 years ago, right when we moved to LA, but financially I just wasn't there yet. When you work for yourself, it's an interesting setup because when it comes time to go out and seek financing for a house, your personal income is low, but when you have to buy a house, all of a sudden you need to have this higher income. So it takes a while to set yourself up for that process. I knew that I had to make a plan, and the first thing I started with is what I wanted in a home. So I started with the list. I put everything on the list that, in an ideal scenario, that I wanted. Lots of light, fully grown trees in the backyard. It needed to be close to or in Venice, cosmetic renovations only, skylights, some type of architectural detailing I think was on the list. It was important to me to put out into the universe what it was that I was looking for, and now I had to back into what could I afford. Rocket Mortgage has tools that can help you figure out what you can afford in the neighborhood that you want to be in. The next step was connecting with the real estate agent and sharing with them the most important things from my list, the neighborhood that I needed to stay in, my purchase price, and what I was really looking for in a home for myself and my son. Hi.
Hi.
How's the drive going?
Good.
Good. The most important thing on my list was location. It was really important for me to find a place close by to my son's school so that he could continue to go there and also still remain really close to his friends. Okay, bye. See you in 5 days. I love you. On day 2 of going out to look for houses, my real estate agent called me and told me that I really had to see this property. It had just fallen out of escrow. We had to go see it the next morning. After seeing the home, it had checked off a lot of the items on my list, so I decided to make an offer. The most challenging part was all of the paperwork and the timeline of things after you make an offer. What I ended up doing during that process is just taking a step back and realizing that the intensity that's around that, and people are asking you for things and we need this now, I recognized that I could control the pace a little. If I didn't get it to them right in that moment, it would be fine, because at the end of the day, they want to sell you the house as much as you want to buy it. When I saw this house, it was the first house that I made an offer on, and my offer was accepted. The seller really liked me. I wrote her a sweet little note and included a picture of myself and my son, and it worked out. So I really felt as though being intentional around what I wanted and staying open to things that presented themselves to me really worked. I saw the tree in the backyard. I knew that this would be a great house for us. I could see my son climbing on the branches. I enjoyed the sound that it made. Looking up into the sky and seeing all the branches move, it just gave me a real sense of serenity and groundedness in the home, and that was important for me. Now here I am, and I have a house.